Hi, my name's Kevin Ward. This is part 3 of setting up your Shopify site by dropshipping by Global Crafts. Today we're going to take our Shopify installation that currently we've done a little bit of work on the theme. We've uploaded our products we've created and navigation and collections. And we're going to do a little bit of finishing touches on our theme. And then we're going to look at just the settings that would have to be set to make this thing go live. In the future episodes, we're going to come back and look at marketing, blogs, Facebook, things like that. So let's go over to our Shopify installation. So in our Shopify installation, let's start from the home page here. We're going to come into our Shopify and we're going to see something along these lines. If we go to our online store and particularly our themes, then we will see what our website currently looks like. And it doesn't look too bad. We've got some navigation by category. We started our country out. Just for demonstration purposes, we didn't finish it. We've got a slide. We've got 3 slides on the slideshow. We've got our logo up. We've got some featured collections across here, which are basically categories. And then we have our featured products down here. And then at the bottom here, we come into a sample blog post and the footer, of course, at the bottom here. So we're going to do a couple of things here. We're going to show you how to add pages, how to tidy up the theme a little bit, and how to do your settings at the back end. And so let's tidying up the theme a little bit. I mean, product pages don't look too bad. We're quite happy with the product pages, but you can, by you looking at the product page here, there are certain things you could do to it if you wanted. So, we currently have at the bottom here, we have the Pinterest button, the tweet button, all that sort of thing are all listed here. We have the product images over here. We can move them if we want, and we can change the way they work. We can move the add to cart button from above description to below description. Because our description is really long with this Meet the Artisan thing, we definitely want the description below the add to cart button. So we're pretty happy with this. We have not got the quantity box on because customers can change the quantity in the checkout process, and we just think it's simpler, but you can add that if you wish. What we're not so happy about is when we go into our collections here, there's something missing, and what's missing for us is some sort of navigation menu that helps the customers continue to navigate the site. So we're going to go into the collections page here, and currently it's set up for 4 products per row, 2 on a mobile phone, 48 products per page, which is a maximum that Shopify will allow you to put up. But what we don't have is we don't have a sidebar link. So we want that to be basically this shop by category menu. And if I find it here, we did not change the name. We left it as Shop Online, if you remember from the second part of this video. So the menu is actually called Shop Online, even though we changed the description for it here, which enables us to have these 2 different now contrasting menus. You'll see that this is contextual. So when you're in the accessories menu, it's going to show you the sub menu for accessories. When you're in the jewelry menu, it's going to show you the sub menu for this jewelry items. I'm going to click save on that. That's all we're going to do to that. So we feel pretty good about that. What we don't feel so good about is the fact that we've got an about page, which is just default text. We don't have any returns or customer support type pages here, which I would typically put in the footer of the page. So let's go down and have a look at how these pages work and how the footer works. So in pages here, we see that Shopify created an about page for us, but it didn't put anything nice in it. In order to change that, and I don't have the content in paste or anything, so I'm not going to do it, but in order to change that, you literally type away in this box, and again I'm going to correct my spelling, and save it. And when we do that, it's going to change the content of the page live on the website. Okay, and again, for search engine optimization, you should, if you don't have enough in here, you should certainly consider modifying it here. Now, let's have a look at the navigation, because we were interested in the footer. And there's a navigation menu here that's called footer, and it currently has the search and about us options in it. I don't really want that. What I want is policies, and then I want something here to talk about our return policy. And here I want something to talk about shipping and maybe taxes. They could be two separate pages. I'm going to leave them as one for now. We have not created these at the moment, so I'm just going to leave them to default clicks to store front page, which basically means they won't work. So let's go to pages and create those. Add a page. Let's create one for returns. And again, I'm not going to put the full content in here. I'm just going to, but this is where you would type in your returns policy. And I'm going to create another page for shipping and taxes. Shipping and taxes. And again, I'd be writing in my policies here, shipping and tax. Tax info goes here. And we're going to click save on that. Now we're going to go back to our navigation, and we'll just update these links so that we've got return policy goes to a page, and the page is called returns. Shipping and taxes goes to a page, and the page was called shipping and taxes. Save. So let's go back and look at our theme now and take a look at how that really looks. So now we did several things. We changed this policies out, and we created these links to our returns pages and our shipping and taxes. There's no content in there. We know that. We also modified the about us page, and again, we didn't put any useful content in, but you would have done. Okay, so that's how you change those basics, and obviously you can have as many things in the footer as you wish. So let's have a look at social icons. That seems to be a big thing that we're missing here. So in the footer here, down at the bottom of the page, there are links to all of the various social icons. So let's change this to some of ours. Okay, let's, what else do we have? We have, well, let's just put in YouTube. Obviously, we have YouTube. YouTube.com. I imagine our user ID is Global Crafts. Whether these links work or not is whether I get these right or not, and that's not really important for the sake of the demonstration. Pinterest.com/Global Crafts. But you can see every time I enter one of these, a new logo appears here. Okay, with the various links to these sites. And equally, if I have saved that, and let's move back to the home page, what I have not, what I would like to do is have them up at the top somewhere as well. And this particular theme, and most themes have some way of doing this, allows us to also click a button here that says display social icons, and you see they pop up here. Okay, so now we have social icons at the top of the page, and we have social icons at the bottom of the page. So in this short clip, we've learned how to add pages with fixed content, how to add our social media content, how to modify our About Us page, and how to change the category layout and add the menu here. Okay, that'll do us for this episode. And in the next one, we're going to look at blogs and how you use blogs to drive traffic to your website.